Hi, I'm Rochelle Reynolds, and I'm going to start this new year to tell you a little bit about how we run and operate Master Cut Gems. We're just a small family business, and it's just myself and my husband Dana Reynolds, and he's our supreme master gem cutter here, and I like to tease him about that title. But he's very good at what he does, and I came into the business about 2.5 years ago to help him run it, and I'm taking some of the photographs, and I edit the photographs and I put them on the website, and then he does all the gem cutting. So as I told everybody at the first of the year, we're going to start to do things a little differently and include all of you in on what we do around here. So thanks for looking, and I'm going to have Dana come in and tell you a little bit more about the technical aspects of photography. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a good day.
Well, for one, I'm wearing a white shirt, so I won't interrupt the color that I'm trying to get with these gemstones. And it's a little cold today, but I don't have any options. You grab these 50-degree days when you can get them. And I like subdued light. As you see, I am shading the gemstone so I don't have a glaring light, and I'm not bombarding the gemstone with color or brightness that it wouldn't normally have. This is about I've tried every aspect of photography that I know how and been schooled by some of the best, and every color is a little different, takes a different light. I was spending more time photographing a stone than I was cutting. That's not how I can make a living. So therefore I was like, I gotta have an easier way. So the easier way is subdued light outside and shoot the heck out of them. You know, just shoot, 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 and then pick out the best ones that are going to give you clarity and or representation of your gemstone. I try to do at least 2 or 3 from the top, a couple from the side, and then some in the hand, because it is harder to Photoshop a hand. If it's flesh colored, you know that it hasn't been bombarded with extra tones and saturation and stuff like that, to where you don't know what the true color of the gemstone was. The hand is a good representation background to let you know it hadn't been doctored too much. But that's it. I mean, you just shoot, 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 and you know, you cut, 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 and Rochelle list, 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 and you know, you just try to make a living. So you know, that's pretty much how we do it. Back to work. Back to work. I use a Nikon D70S camera body, and I've got a Sigma 105, I think is what it is, true macro lens. I put it on automatic. I tried all the white balance and all this stuff, and you just eat up so much time. What I normally do is I will have it on a tripod, good base. I'll have it in my hand, and I'll float my hand above the surface. I don't rest it. Once I'll press the shutter halfway down, which puts it into exposure, but it does not actually click the photo. Once it's got it in what it thinks is in focus, a little beeper will go off, and it will indicate to you that it's in focus and ready to shoot. At that point, sometimes it's not really in focus. I want to pick up the details, the sharp edges of the facet. So I will move my hand up and down to where I feel like I really got it in focus. Then I'll click it. You know, and sometimes it's just so aggravating because you're standing here and it doesn't want to focus. But I used to just let it focus and shoot it, and I got a lot of blurry photos. So it wasn't truly in focus. So it's my way of trying to fool the system. And it seems to work pretty good. I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, and I've been critiqued by many on different forums and stuff about my photography skills, but you know, I'm a cutter, and my thing is cut it and get it out there to the masses. Rochelle, she's working on trying to get better at that, but I'd rather a person buy the gemstone from my photograph and say, hey, it looks pretty good, but when they get it in their hand, they're like, wow, this really looks a whole lot better. I'd rather them say that than I had it be a super beautiful photograph of a gemstone, and when they get it, it's like, this thing doesn't look anything like what I thought it was. So I prefer that the photo be a little bit less glamorous than the actual gemstone. So I cut, then photograph, then Rochelle lists them. And that's the assembly line. That's the assembly line method of master cut gems, is buy or go through the rough that you've got in the safe, cut, photograph, list, run sales, answer emails, send stuff off, get stuff back. It's just, it's a never-ending cycle. But it beats working on huge conveyor systems at 40, 50 foot up in the air, 3-phase voltage, wondering if you're going to make it through the day or not. So we have been blessed beyond measure. And we'll just keep going until either no one's got any money to buy pretty rocks or I run out of material, which will be several years.